David Gray's story in football is a testament to perseverance, adaptability, and leadership. Born in 1988 in Edinburgh, Scotland, Gray's career has spanned multiple clubs, leagues, and roles, culminating in his lasting legacy at Hibernian FC as both a celebrated player and a manager. David Gray began his football journey as a youth trainee at Hatfield Midlothian, of all places, before joining the famed Manchester United Academy at 16. His transfer to Manchester United in 2004 for a reported £50,000 was a significant step, marking him as one of the most promising Scottish talents of his generation. He made his senior debut for Manchester United in a League Cup tie against Crewe Alexandra in 2006, but found first-team opportunities limited in a squad full of international stars. Gray's development continued through a series of loan moves. Between 2007 and 2010, he was loaned out to several clubs, including Royal Anvers, Crewe Alexandra, and Plymouth Argyle. These spells, though not glittered with personal accolades, exposed him to the rigors of first-team football. He displayed his work ethic and defensive diligence, attributes that would become hallmarks of his playing style. In 2010, Gray signed a permanent deal with Preston North End in League One. Over 2 seasons, he made more than 30 appearances, but injuries and managerial changes limited his impact. Gray's resilience saw him move to Stevenage in 2012, where he would find more regular football. At Stevenage, he made over 70 appearances, earning praise for his consistent displays as right back and his professionalism on and off the pitch. The pivotal chapter of his career began in the summer of 2014 when he joined Hibernian. For Gray, a return to Edinburgh was a homecoming, and it would prove to be the defining moment of his professional life. Signed as a free agent, he quickly established himself as a leader in a squad in transition and was appointed club captain in his first season. His tenure at Hibernian is best epitomized by his captaincy during the club's historic 2015-2016 campaign. Hibs had endured the 114-year wait to lift the Scottish Cup. And on May 21, 2016, in the final against Rangers at Hampden Park, Gray wrote his name into club folklore. His leadership, commitment, and ability to rise to the occasion make him both a symbol of the team's resilience and a role model of younger players. In 2021, after announcing his retirement from professional football, he was immediately offered a coaching role at Hibernian. His deep understanding of the club's values and his rapport with the squad made his transition a natural one. Over the last 2 Scottish Premiership campaigns, Hibernian have experienced a period of both challenge and transition. The 2024-2025 campaign saw Hibernian aim for greater consistency, but progress remained gradual. Despite injury setbacks to key players, Hibernian remained in contention for European qualification, driven by a blend of younger players and seasoned leadership. Gray's preferred formation has generally been the 3-5-2, though he has shown flexibility, occasionally shifting to a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1 depending on the opposition. In matches where more control is needed, Gray is known to instruct one of the double pivots, the 2 holding midfielders, to drop deeper, forming a back 3 or 4 in build-up phases. This not only aids in retaining possession under pressure, but also liberates the fullbacks, who are key to his attacking transitions. Defensively, Hibernian under Gray is well organized, often defending in a mid-block. The team's pressing is targeted rather than relentless, with triggers set for the wingers and attacking midfielders to press opposition centre-backs or deep-line playmakers. On the ball, Hibernian are quick to transition, looking to exploit space behind opposition lines. The midfield is tasked with recycling possession and feeding the creative number 10, who operates between the lines. Gray encourages fluidity in attack. The attackers are often supported by the midfielders, which helps to drag defenders out of position, creating free space for late runs from midfield. In the final third, Hibs prioritize quick combinations and overloads in wide areas, leading to a cross-completion rate of 23%, above the league average of 18%. In-game, I went for the 3-5-2 setup, with a sweeper keeper on defend duty in goal. We need a goalkeeper to focus on not conceding goals and occasionally to help recycle the ball if the opposition's pressing trap is well executed. The back 3 is made of 2 wide centre-backs and 1 central defender on defend. The choice of the wide centre-backs was made as we need link-up between the defense and the midfield wide areas. Although these 2 players are tasked with defending, they will step up a bit when in possession and distribute the ball to the midfield, keeping the game fluid. The 2 wingbacks are on attack duty. I debated if they should be on support or attack or a mix, but I chose the attack duty as we need them to take up forward positions as fast as possible when the team is in possession, to help disrupting the opposition's pressing game and keep the ball progression fluid. Of course, this setup only works effectively if your team is the dominant one. If this is not the case, maybe a support duty is better or even fullbacks on support instead of the wingback roles. In the midfield, we have a holding midfielder, the defensive midfielder on defend duty. The role and duty help the player stay back when the team is in possession and screen the defense and try to stop counterattacks when the team is out of possession. His midfield teammate was assigned a segundo volante role on support duty, as we need a more mobile player here, one that would link up play and arrive late in the opposition's area. As the role comes without base player instructions, I assigned the more direct passes, take more risks, and get further forward ones. The center midfielder player was assigned precisely this role on attack duty. As my team is the dominant one in most matches, I could use this duty, but if this is not the case for your team, a support one can also help. Just make sure to assign player instructions to the support one, as it comes without any. The reason for choosing this role and duty combination is to move as many players as possible up front without disrupting the balance of our formation. This way, we have the center midfielder and the wingbacks up the pitch, waiting to receive the ball from their teammates and to link up play in attack. And in attack, I chose the deep line forward and an advanced forward on attack. This combination was chosen to keep the ball progression fluid. In an ideal situation, the ball would start from the goalkeeper, reach one of the wide center backs, would be passed to the defensive midfielder who, to avoid the opposition's pressing game, would move it to the flank. And from there, the wingback would pass it to the center midfielder who would link up play with one of the strikers and a goal scoring chance would be created. At least, that's the idea. As mentality, I chose positive to tame the attacking player mentality a bit. In possession, fairly wide attacking width and play out of defense, slightly more direct passing directness and a slightly higher tempo. Work the ball into the box and play for set pieces, to maximize our scoring chances. In transition, counter, and distribute the ball to the center backs. I let the team decide if counter press is needed or not, and out of possession, a mid block and a standard defensive line, and trigger press is slightly more often or balanced. In my save, managing Bayern Munich, coming from FCSB in Romania, we won the league title and the German Super Cup. We were a bit disappointing in the German Cup, and in Europe, we qualified from the league phase of the Champions League but were knocked out of the round of 16 by Paris Saint-Germain. David Gray has had an eventful playing career and his managerial one looks to be promising as well. He seems to have found a home at Hibernian, and I hope he will find further success managing them.